Good afternoon and welcome to Darth Grumpy Dad Games on Twitch. All right, we're looking at episode 11 here. Still working on the Wiz. Um, let's see where we are. Oh, before we get going, all right. Always ensure that under options, under gameplay, you have your elective mode turned on and show advanced tooltips on. It's a big part of the game. All right. See where we were. It's been a few days since I streamed. I believe I had just finished up the most of the altar. I just had to open up the potions at the bottom. So let's let me start a party here so I can. There we go. Yeah, there. So I can see, make sure my mic is picking my voice up correctly, and any crackling I hear in my headset is just playback, hopefully not the mic. All right. So, yeah, I just needed some primordial ashes. I think I only have like 10. Doop-a-doo. Yep, 10. All right, so the best way to get these, if you have enough keys, right? If you have plenty of keys, is just to grind, just like with grinding for XP. Grind whatever level you can get done, GR, within 3 to 5 minutes on average. 3 minutes being optimum, 5 the outside of optimum, right? That you can finish on average within 3 minutes, 90 or higher, right? Because that's going to give you your highest drop rate of legendaries. Generally 14. Then plus some. Then it also drops some crafting mats and such, but and the legendary gems or seasonal gems, like our Essence of Anguish and our Shard of Hatred, they count as legendaries, as do the consumables. You need to rank those up, right? I think Petrified Screams also count as legendaries. But, anyways, on average, for every about 700 legendaries that hit the ground, you will get one primal. 800, right? Somewhere in there. If now it can stretch. Like occasionally, the RNG can be really bad for you, and it'll be like 1,400 before one drops, like in the 1,000 before it drops. But generally, when that happens, you'll get a back-to-back drop, right? You'll get one, and then a rift or two later, you'll get another one. It'll make up, the RNG will make up for it. But on average, it's about one for every 700 legendaries, just roughly. So you could kind of figure if you get roughly 10 or 10 to 14 legendaries per rift, right? So every 70 rifts. But it can be less than that, right? Because then there's the legendaries you get from Kadala. Some people tell me that those are on a different counter, right? She has her own primal legendary drop counter, but I'm not positive on that, right? And your upgrades, if you're reforging legendaries to try and get primals, that's different. That's on a different counter because it just depends how many different roles are on that legendary. Some legendaries can a single legendary can have 2 or 3 different primals in its overall rolls, random rolls. Some have, you can roll it 100 times and never get a legendary, right? Or get a primal. So you got to keep that in mind. It's all random generated numbers. So when I say roughly 700, it is. It's just roughly every 700. I'm out of maths, man. I need to run some cow sticks. Having said that, as I said before, there are exploits in the game, like I was talking about. On PC, you cannot do this and fire your tornadoes at the same time, right? You have to let off on the disintegrate ray to fire a tornado. So us being able to do just this simple thing is an exploit. So there's various degrees to exploits. And I have difficulty deciding what I will talk about when I'm doing this. And as I've said before, if you're using exploits and recipes to get a high place on the leaderboards, you're just that's not cool. That's not cool at all. Now, if you're using it to get something done a little bit faster, before I even do this, I might have to go do some. Right? I think that's a little different, right? If you're just trying to get to a certain point quicker and you're not really, say, using that exploit to get really high on the leaderboard, it's different. Is it right? If it's just something you're doing as a way to make things go faster, a little smoother. I think that's up to you. So I'm definitely not going to tell you that you should never ever do that, because we all do it in one way or another, right? So, missing ingredients. That's what I figured. So I have to run some cow sticks. Too busy talking about about this and not really paying attention to what I'm doing. Yeah. All right, I guess let's put our farm gear on. I'm missing something again. Probably these pants that yep. Some days, man, I tell you what. All right. There we go. Cow sticks. And to anybody that tunes into the show throughout the broadcast, thanks. If you enjoy my particular brand of D3 here in podcasting, please follow me on Twitch and take my link over to my YouTube page. Give me a like, subscribe, follow, maybe leave some comments. It'd be much appreciated. Like every other streamer says, it really helps with the algorithm. This thing that doesn't really exist that runs our lives, right? It only exists in electronic land somewhere. Let's see if we can get some portals of enmity to drop here. As I've stated before, you get it's just the fastest way to get your bounty mats. Stinking spear chucker. Oh, there we go. There's one. I suppose, like, if you've got plenty of forgotten souls, a few thousand, you can just leave everything lying on the ground in these and race to the end for your bounty mats. It's like I've said before too. These things drop a minimum of 20 of each bounty mat from each act in the same amount of time it generally takes to run. Sometimes just one bounty in an act, not the entire act worth of bounties, and generally faster than it takes to run an entire act's worth of bounties. Oop, got a gobby in here. This is probably it. Yep, there's our chest. Apparently I need to gamble. Oh no, they are. Oh, that's what I get for checking all that out, huh?
Still waiting.
See if I can get this done. That was close. That was close.
Not ready yet.
After I get the altar finished up, we'll go back, we'll take a look and see where we're setting on seasonal as well and get that knocked out, I'm sure. I'm sure there's nothing I need for that won't be hard to get. I'm sure it's all just basic stuff. Yep, I had quite a bit of stuff there. And then we will put together that DMO build. Since it is the Hedrig's gift. And we'll see if we can figure out how that runs. Oh, yes. Oh. Let's see, 7, and I can roll that blizzard damage for cooldown reduction. Not bad. I mean, could get 50 more intelligence, but not a bad piece. Not a bad piece. Oh, not that doesn't look proper. That just that doesn't fit. Adjust my position here. Something's rubbing on the headset and it's bugging me. I just hear it. It's like something scratching the back of your head from the inside, right? And yep, you get cool down there. In the middle, oh yeah, you can get this done faster, blah blah blah. And then I stop to roll a piece. That kind of kind of contradicts what I'm saying. But things happen, that's the way it goes. Cool down, 7. Roll it a couple more times, see if we can get that magic 8. And this is a good piece. You can run, I mean, it's not perfect, it's not the GG, but it could be augmented and you could roll with this, right? Especially with all the extra damage we're getting on our seasonal perks. You can get quite a ways down the road with this piece before you would have to worry about any, even though this is just for our farmer. Okay, that's enough of that. There we go. So everything looks proper. Yep. Hop right back in our cow stick portal. See, that's what I like about farming those portals here instead of out somewhere in some, when you're running normal bounties. Because then you have to find where you were again. You have to right? And this, you just jump back in the portal and there you are. That was a number of. There we go. Now we got the lower end basically cleared out. Yeah, the devs have done a good job wrapping this game up for, seems how there's not going to be any new content really as far as seasonal stuff and whatnot. I think they've done a good job of making the game playable for future generations. You dare attack me? So conceited. Oh, there's our second one. Check that corner. Yeah, nada. Alright, down the rabbit hole. Ah! See, and I love the thing about your pets automatically picking up and salvaging white, blue, and yellow items, right? Because after you've got a set, after you've got your legendaries build put together, your legend, your set's all legendaries, your green set. You have absolutely no reason to even look at that stuff, right? You have no reason for it to be filling up your inventory. And the fact that the pet just automatically recycles that stuff for you is just freaking awesome, man. They need something like that in D4, I tell you. Or just a better way to manage the loot system. Right? I listened to another streamer talking about it. And I'm like, yeah, I agree with that. Yeah.
Still waiting.
Right? I mean, how many times have you seen a streamer who's a pusher, right? On like D4, just running like all this loot on the ground, and they just walk back past it. They just leave it. They might pick up the legendaries, right? And that's it. They just leave everything. And it's actually kind of frustrating when you are watching it to get advice on a build and how to play the game, and you're struggling. You're like struggling to get your stuff together. Your Mr. ST Ruggles struggles, and this douche nozzle is just leaving all the loot on the ground, right? It just makes you think, oh, what am I doing wrong here? What is, And it's just, they're further in the game. They just don't need that loot anymore. Ooh, yep.
Need more time.
Need more time. We all need more time. We really do. I don't know what the Stones were thinking when they wrote that song, Time's on My Side. The hell it is. Time is never on your side.
Need more time.
Oh, there's our chest. My pet stuck. Oh, there it is. There you go. Get it, boy. Good job. Way to play fetch. Yep, we need to go back. Ba-da-boo. I don't know. What do you guys think? Think there needs to be a better loot system in a lot of games? Let me know in the comments, man. Don't really need, like, it's hard for me to get rid of the cluck eye. That's actually a good bow for your scoundrel. If you're running a scoundrel, cluck eye is usually a pretty good bow for him. Oh, look at that convo right there. We might have to take a look at that. Messerschmitt's Reaver. I'm not sure if I've put one of those in the cube yet. Okay. Yep, apparently I do. Apparently I do. You don't want to save one of those. No, I'll wait till I get one with my monk. The one's in the cube is all I need for now. I think I just looked and I didn't pay attention. Oh, let's put that bad boy in the cube. Oh, 197. That's 197 on that one also. Definitely not as good. Could be better, but I mean, I want. That's a tough call. It's like higher percentage damage, but lower crit chance. Right? It's and that attack speed needs to be rolled for crit dam. I mean, the only reason I save it is re-roll it later. It has possibilities, right? If I re-roll it and save these, I'm gonna need the. I believe I need these for that other wizard build. Along with that, have a couple in case, yeah. Not sure. I just don't remember what all I needed for. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm stinking thinking somewhere. That doesn't matter. It doesn't have the 30% knockback. It's like I kind of want to save it in case I end up wearing it like on a barb for like a Z barbin or something. But that's something I don't generally do on the stream. But I'll save it just in case. Okay, what do I got left? 3 items here. They're not gems. Whoops, maybe they are gems. Yeah. 2 items. There we go. Jump back in here. Finish this bad boy up.
Need more time.
And I'm not sure how solid it is anymore on D3, but so there used to be a RNG counter, right? So you have your gold find, your magic item find, and your loot drop rate, which correlates to how many people are in your lobby and what difficulty you're on, right? And then was also a counter for like how many monsters you kill in an hour determines on your probability of dropping a legendary, and how many things you click on, how many feel like so it's there's a bunch of things that go into your RNG counter factor and how the chances of getting, you want to be constantly, you don't want to be in town too much, you want to be out. Because the more stuff you're killing, the more things you're clicking on, the higher the chance a legendary is going to drop just from that, from the number of things you're killing, right? And as the number of items goes up, just your percentage chance of a legendary, and then on up to primals, right? And to keep that moving, keep moving. And I'm sure it's the same on D4, right? They just have better computing power on that game. And I'm already at the point on that game too where I don't I pick up yellow and gray stuff at this point currently just to have the mats for upgrading stuff, and because you can't really craft gear like you can with the blacksmith here. You can upgrade them, you can change the fixes, but you can't craft a specific item. And then tweak that item, right? So I'm not exactly sure, it's just habit to save all those mats. But I don't look at those. I don't and I should look at the stats on the yellow items, because you can turn yellow items into legendary items by applying an effect you get from extracting it off a legendary item with a legendary effect, or you can use one of the effects you get from running dungeons. Really? Right off the bat? It's only one deep, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm cool with that. Veld crystal. Lots of Veld crystal there. Because, let's see what we got. 20, 20, 20, 20. So, and I'm pretty sure I was done with the, gosh darn it. Playing D4. Go back to town and you push a different direction on your controller. It's confusing at times. All right, let's see. Yeah, I pretty much cleared that. I don't think I need to go hunting, make sure I got every single chest. So, that one cow stick, and let's identify and clear out. Save that to roll later. See if we can. You can always get a better one, right? You can almost always get a better one. Not really anything to gamble with. All right. We can get more of those pretty easy. 200. Right. So we were out of, I think it was these, and we're at 80 now. We had 2. And 15 minutes. We got 80 of those. That's pretty good. That's or 80 of all of these in actuality, right?
Still waiting.
I have to suppose business will pick up now that the Skeleton King is dead.
And again, this too is also would be considered an exploit,
I can't carry anymore.
but it's a part of the game now, you know. And I'm sure part of it is just that to make they done it like they didn't know dropping it on the ground and the pet being able to pick it up. What you know because you can't just go buy it and take it straight to the blacksmith and salvage it, right? If you buy something, you can sell it generally, or you can drop it. I think you might even be able to give it to other people non-seasonal, or if they're in right in the same with game with you on PC, I believe. Like in the same lobby, when you get something, you can drop it for them. But yeah, yeah. Makes a whole, it just quality of life things. I don't think you can do it twice in a row. I think you need to re-roll your character. Yeah. So we will just... Unlike this character, I'm saving the level 1 Crusader because it's It's a 1 and 3 for a level 1 Crusader to get a bovine bar to say, right? So that one's worth saving. Let's see, this one is... We'll do this one next, yeah. All enemies within 25 yards deal 25% less damage. Back down to 10, that's what I figured. And I believe we will need to do that. So we'll need to do that at least 3 times. We'll need 3 more primals to get that open. And it's 100 of these per shot, so we'll need at least 300 of these. Yep. Or 50 per shot. Yeah. And each one needs to be reinforced twice. Yeah, so it'll be 300. And we still need more. It'd be nice to have more regular crafting mats. That we went through 20 just doing that. Which means we'll need like 10, 20, 30 more. Yeah, I guess we're okay there. But yeah, like in my head, I'm debating what's the fastest way to go about this. I guess I just need bounties overall, or mats overall. So this would probably be the best way to go. Oh. All right. Kind of don't understand why your pet doesn't also pick up the legendaries and gems, right? Because, I mean, maybe because they would have to go in your chest or whatever. But still, even if it just loads it up in your stash, once you're full, you know? That one little dude was. God, my head's on the nods. I look like church on Sunday, you know. One old guy, his head bobbing up and down the whole time, like, snapping up awake. Remember sitting in church once. One of my cousins was doing that. He was kind of a, no, he's a, no, football player sized guy, right? He was a football player, and he was doing that, and he got somebody nudging. Every time somebody would nudge him to wake him up, he'd sit up fast. He'd rock the whole pew every time. Like, pew full of people, rock! Oh my God! Yeah, good times, good times. It's funny as fuck. I thought it was funny as hell. Maybe I'm just, you know, if you're attending a church where the sermon, where you're supposed to be learning how to commune with a greater power, like if you're falling asleep during that, there's something not right there, right? And I can understand being tired, but when it happens so often, it's like, you know, where it could be a meme of people sleeping in church because the sermon is so boring.
Not ready yet.
It's a stereotype. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Stereotype.
Still waiting.
But then I also wonder, you know, kind of similar thing with wow, my mind is just like out to lunch right now. When people oh, Jesus. Duh. It's like praying, but it's not praying. It's what the monk guys do for hours on end. Yeah. Maybe I should just take a nap. Take a nap, yeah. It's kind of why I quit streaming so much during the day and stuff. Is I do work in the evenings, and I was just so burned out, tired all the time. And I was like, oh, I'll just stream on the weekends. And then I'd get so busy during the weekend and wanting to play other games with my friends that the stream just quit happening, right? Now I have to start, you know, basically from square one, getting people to, if they don't show up and comment and or watch the show, to even watch it after it's been posted, check it out even for a little bit, see what, you know, have to start over, just start over. And that sucks.
I can't pick up anything else.
I can't pick up anything else. That was a good run.
Still waiting.
Oh my goodness. My neck and shoulders killing me today. Oh, look at that. The doctor called and said, tomorrow morning we're going to cut your neck open and fix all those clap discs. I'd be there. I wouldn't like, I could get up out of, if they called right now, I could get up out of this chair, out, like, call the daughter, you better come home from work now because I'm going to get this done. And I go get it done. That's just how much just general pain I'm in most of the time is, ugh. We'll look at him here in a sec. Head to the bottom. There we go. Work this way. No, I'm not sure if I kept one of those. Pretty sure. Because I had to clear out. I just like got rid of a whole bunch of stuff. Oh yeah, I got one in there. Okay. Hokely dokely. I need this for haunt. Yeah, I probably need it for. Sure, I'll need it for a witch doctor build, but I'll get to that later. Oh. Disintegrate ray damage. Nice. That vitality can go bye-bye. For now. Yeah. Nice short list. Doesn't mean they'll give it to me. What I'm looking for in a relatively, oh dear. See what I said is, there's 5. Oh shit, and then I rolled it off. Duh. Yeah, definitely not with it. Definitely not with it. That's only 4.5. Just wasted all those mats. There we go. Well, like I was saying too, even with the exploits, man, a lot of it's still, you still need most of the exploits. You still need mats and a lot of mats to do even just the exploits, right? Come on, give me that 6. I want the 6. Give me 6 crit, baby. Not gonna do it. I'm gonna. Yep, that's good for now. GFN, good for now. Oh no, that's the other thing I wanted to look at. 17 fire damage, 5. So 5. So it will be better. It will be better. Probably keep the life per hit. Roll the armor off to, oh, the percentage damage is higher on the other one. Like a good bit higher. I can just roll higher fire, but okay, those two can be saved to reforge in an attempt to get a better one later. See if I can get some better fire skill here real quick. Oh. Now it's going to be difficult. Yep. Come back to that later. Nope. Did finish clearing out.
That is too expensive.
Even with all the quality of life stuff they've added to this game, the grind is real. Right? To get a good ways into the season. Oh, well, welcome to the stream to those who have joined us. Hope you're enjoying it.
Need more time.
All right. Oh, I am at current. I'm running cow sticks. Oh shoot! Look at that. I was in one of those, wasn't I? Okay, let's see if I don't want to kill too many things, because then it'll lower the chances that I get another portal.
Not ready yet.
Ha ha! Ha ha ha! Ha ha! I was stupid, but not too stupid. Oh. Thought I picked up a yellow item. Guess not. All right, all right. There we go. I like it when they're short like that. Short and sweet.
Still waiting.
It wasn't that short though. Like that was probably 5 or 6 levels in, and I had to go back and I did have to go back and unload after all. Doo-doo. typical neurodivergent type of guy, and I listen to all kinds of different things all the time. Just like if I'm just gaming, not streaming, I'm usually listening to another podcast, or when I'm at work, I'm listening to a podcast or something on my with my earbuds, because I find it helps me concentrate on what I'm doing better if my mind is being entertained, right? I mean, how that works, I don't know. You think it'd be a complete distraction and make it impossible for me to do anything, but the stuff that have done a bunch at work that are like second nature things now, yeah, I just get them done much faster if my mind's occupied with other things. And one of the podcasts I listen to is the Whatever Dating Podcast, and I'm an old guy. There's no point. I don't know why. Like, I'm not going to be dating anytime soon, right? I'm old. I've been married, been divorced, got 4 kids, got a bunch of grandkids. My life is full. There's pretty much no room to be dating, but I enjoy this podcast. It cracks me up. It's just effing funny. There's almost always someone on the podcast that's on either side of the debate that is completely out of touch with reality. And I'm a sorry sackish, and I find that funny, right? I'm a broken a-hole. I find that just so funny when somebody is so oblivious, right? 'Cause I've been there a number of times in my life. I believed things like almost unconditionally, and there was no changing my mind. When I finally came to the epiphany that of just how wrong I was about something, all right? So that's, and I enjoy seeing that on other people. It's like, yeah, so I'm not the only one. But one of the most current ones, there was a young lady, excuse me, nose is a little runny, who claimed her name was Meow. She says, my name is Meow, and I'm a dog. And that and stuff, like, I must have laughed for 15 minutes straight. Like, I had to pause the show so I could laugh, right? My name is Meow, and I'm a dog, right? Boom, that was it. It was over. Like, it's already later in the evening because I'm at work, and I'm tired already. Mine's a little sketchy, and this chick comes off with that, and it was over. I just fell over. It's like people at work looking at me like, what the fuck is, like, right? Because we're all listening, doing our own thing, listening to whatever we're listening to. And yes, I can be a very boisterous fella, right? But I usually just don't, out of the blue, start cackling, right? But this chick, yes, that was the funniest shit I heard all day. It was like prime time funny, like could have sold tickets to that shit. And I'm like, okay, we know who the one with the oddest takes on reality and dating and politics. We know who that's gonna be now. Nope, I was wrong, totally wrong. That chick actually has some of the most relatively based in reality opinions out of, like, there were like 10 people on the panel, and she was easily within the top 3 or 4 based in reality people, like based. Like I think that just doesn't define, oh, you're traditional and Christian, like a lot of people when they say based. In my mind, that means you're based in reality, right? Like up is up, down is down. 1 + 1 is 2. That's based. And it's just, that chick blew my mind. I don't even know why that's important. Like, it's not important to what I'm doing here. It's not important to this. But I thought you needed to know that. Oh, something nailed me. Straight put it to me. I think, and I don't know, I like the things people say on that make me laugh quite a bit, but that, like, Greater Rift Keys, yes. That episode, and I think it just aired 2 or 3 days ago, maybe. That's been the best so far. I laughed at so many things on that episode. It was good. It was good shit, man. Good times, good times. As Brian would say, good times, good times. Oh, that did not go well. They're like, apparently they thought I was showing off too much, huh? Here you go, eat that. The faux hammer. Destroyer of foes. The faux hammer. Who's your foe? Well, take this hammer and hit him with it. The faux hammer. Yeah, I don't know. I think, yeah. Okay, again, going off. Don't know why that's funny. It just is. I'm badly wounded.
Still waiting.
There we are at the bottom of the abyss. All right, all right.
I need to go back.
Well, come on now. Hit the button the right way. I need a drink of water. Ah, refreshing. All right. And I think I had this wrapped up. Yeah, because we'd gotten the Cow King event. We finished it up, I'm pretty sure. Yep.
Not ready yet.
Quit out. Oh, yeah. Like, when you run a cow stick, by the way, this portal doesn't close. It'll stay open until you restart the lobby. So, like, one of the strategies to running these is you'll have a four-man party, and you'll run your cow stick. Everyone will clear out, and then drop out, and just join on. Everybody rolls when you roll the lobby. Everybody except the guy who quits out gets rolled to the same lobby, right? So then you just join on them. It's a good deal. Well, hello. Thank you for joining me here on Darth Grumpy Dad Games. Just trying to finish out the Altar of Rights, and then I'll probably see if we can finish out Seasonal Journey. Maybe today. I don't know if I'll have time. We'll see when the grandkids start pouring in the door. I'll be done. If you enjoy the content at all, find anything helpful, please follow me here on Twitch and take the link over to my YouTube page and subscribe, like, follow, all those things every streamer asks for that we dream of. Lofty dreams of being the most popular streamer. Yeah, no, I know I'm just an old guy who does stupid streams. I have no. Whoa, hello, Miss Cow Queen. She didn't like me at all. She like, no, bro, no. Holy cow. Maybe dang. Ooh. This is only T16. I shouldn't be getting this beat up in here. That was harsh. That triggered. That triggered. I had to use a health potion. It triggered the Enchantress's cheat death. And I think it was pretty close to triggering the cheat death on Firebirds itself. The Firebird's Finery. The meteor drop. Meteor save. I guess I haven't gone over this stream, but the general build I'm using, it's Firebird's build, it's my Firebird's farm build, Death Wish, Firebird's Talons, Firebird's Pinions, the Cinder Coat, so I can get the extra fire skill damage and the resource reduction. I have a Yellowstone in my helm for resource reduction, and for the double gem drops because my follower has Broken Crown on. Squirt's Necklace, Bane of the Trapped. I'm using Rancer's Folly for the farm build because it groups everything together. It causes everybody to get into a big group and I can just blast them. Gives me fire damage, crit hit. Firebird's Eye. I got a really good one. I converted this one with Ashes into a Primal. That's a pretty good. That's a really good piece. Convention of Elements. You want crit int on it, or crit straight damage, either one. Obsidian Ring of the Zodiac never comes with a socket. Always comes with the same 4 main stats: crit hit chance, attack speed, cooldown, and resource cost reduction. Always comes with those 4 basic skills. Range is 5 to 8 on both of those, and up to 6 on your crit hit. And for this build, you roll the attack speed off for your socket, right? Other builds you'd roll the crit off because you want to keep the attack speed, right? This build operates that you need the crit hit chance because crit hits grant you arcane and it helps you keep you flush in resource, right? And then Captain's Crimson Waders, the Firebird's Pants, and the Captain's Silk Girdle for the belt. Skills, Explosive Blast on A, Chain Reaction, Disintegrate Ray, Chaos Nexus. On right trigger, X is Energy Twisters, Gale Force. Y is a magic weapon, Conduit for the extra resource generation. And higher when you're pushing later, you change it. But farm build. Okay. Teleport, Safe Passage, Diamond Skin Prism, and my passives are Evocation for the cooldown, Astral Presence for the arcane power and regeneration, Unwavering Will, Standing Still, grants me armor, resist all, and 10% damage, right? It's kind of a all-in-one. I like it. Other people use other ones. I like that one. Audacity, you deal 30% additional damage within 15 yards, right? Because you're up on top of people all the time anyways, because you want to hit them with that explosive blast to help trigger your stack damage on the set, right? In the cube, Orb of Infinite Depth, because every time you hit somebody with it, it gives you 10% damage, 20% damage reduction, and it stacks 4 times. So it's 40% damage, 80% damage reduction, right? Mage Fist for the farm build gives me 20% fire skill damage, right? So you just kill stuff easier, faster with fire damage. And Ring of Grandeur. Follower, whatever weapon, as long as it's high in intelligence. You can use something like this one. I kind of like this one. Oh, no, not this one. This is just one I got right now. I haven't moved on to higher risk yet, or I'd have something that either stuns or freezes the enemy, or thunder sword so it shocks enemies, whatever, right? Something like that. But just something with high, right now, with high intelligence. I have an Essence of Anguish in there because she benefits from the first two ranks. Smaller Zacharias, so my stuff doesn't take damage. I don't have to repair all the time. Tal Rush's Relentless Pursuit, because it comes with like attack speed and high intelligence. Her skills are Temporal Pulse, Amplification, Power Shield, and the Cheat Death, Fate Lapse. Helm is Broken Crown, so I can get the extra gem drop. Flavor of Time, so it extends the length of my pylons. Nemesis Bracer, so I get the extra champion out of pylons. Avarice Brand right now, because it's farm build, so because it extends my pickup radius every time and gives me, I think, just extends my gold pickup radius. So I pick up all the gold on the screen pretty easily, and I can just keep moving, not worry about it. Ring of Grandeur, the follower does not die token. Kane's Travelers and Kane's Sage, right? Why do I have that? All three of them. Sage's Ribbon. Oh, I just haven't changed this out for the Witch Belt yet. Okay, so these two, so that I get the double gem drop. Right now, if I wanted, I could find room for a third piece of this, but it's the hands and head, right? So that's not going to happen because I want the double gem drops, right? For all like the yellow gem in my helm. So every time a gem drops, I get another yellow gem every time, right? So it's to make sure I have plenty of gems of the type I need for whatever character I'm running, right? It's just a great way to generate gems. Gloves of Worship, because it makes all the small shrine effects last 10 minutes. And because of the altar, I get a free shrine effect every time I hit my potion. So, you can have 4 bonus shrine effects running for 10 minutes at a time, all the time. It's pretty tight. Like I said, these two just for the extra key drop, if I didn't say that, right? Gives her attack speed and bonus XP, which she doesn't need, but it's that Greater Rift drop, right? That emanates. Greater Rift Creep, 25% chance. So that's why those are on her. That's the build, the farm build. And let's go. And unlike, there are things, like I'd see Wooda Joe straight do like 3-4 hour D4 streams and stuff and talk his way through the builds and all that. And he understands D4 a lot better than I do. Like I play it, I'm all right at it. I can get to some of the end game content, but I'm not patient enough to go get the GG gear. It's even like this, like you see, I look at 2-3 stats on a piece. That's good enough. It'll get me most builds. There aren't too many builds I can't at least get a 120 with. There are some super crappy builds in this game that you're lucky if you can get them to run T16 on a regular basis, right? It's just kind of a fact of the game. And having said that, I enjoy seasonal gameplay more. Non-seasonal. There's a lot of people playing who play with modded gear, and that, I think, taking advantage of a few exploits in the game that don't grant you as long as it doesn't grant you massive amounts of power, right? Like every single piece you're wearing is GG primal from standing at the cube all day, glitching mats and reforging gear until it's primal. And I understand it still takes a lot of mats to do that, And there's a way to glitch it so you get a good chunk of your mats back. But I think that's just kind of, that's, A, it's boring. B, if you're pushing leaderboards with that gear, not cool. Just not cool. I think I say this all the time, right? Which reminds me, where am I for 66? Not just dragon. All right, here we go. Pop in here. Boom booms, lots of boom booms. That was a lot of death breath. Okay, get back here.
Still waiting.
Still waiting. Right. Oh, I hate when that happens. Huh. That was very nice. Not even a single legendary or nothing on there. Nothing. Oh. Not leaving without that. Give me. Oh, well, that would be why it keeps doing that. That would explain that. Yeah. Yep. In the fire it goes. Not even looking at it. Most of us just go, ooh. Couple puzzle rings. Save those. They're definitely handy to do when you are getting the double gem drops, right? Oh, that was a good bit of gems.
I'm so good I sound like
Out of the boom booms.
still waiting.
Oh, thought I had everyone. So I don't get paid to think. I get paid to do manual labor. Yep. Leave that thinking thing to somebody else. Doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. Oh, shoot. I think I screwed myself there a little. Nope, I got it all. Right on. Right on, right on, right on. And away we go. Hop right back in here, see where we're at.
Not ready yet. I don't have enough power. Still waiting. Didn't see that coming, did you?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Not ready yet.
Okay. Couple chests hiding out there. See how many greater rift keys we got after this. We should have plenty of bounty mats to last for a little bit. At the end of this, we'll just try and smash some 90s or 100s for our... Okay, and where it was, I think it was up over here somewhere. Yeah, there's the Cow King. And then yep, still might not have everything wrapped up today by the end of the stream. By the time them grandkids start rolling in and being loud. Well, I guess that gives us a plan of action for tomorrow then, if I have the time to get on. Crank it out. Okay, identify. Nice. Need those for the Monk Inna's build. I know that. It's Pat's build. Let's see. Oh, that's why, because it's got 10. And, well, I don't need the area damage. Cooldowns would be better.
Let's see what happens, shall we? See you soon.
That is too expensive.
That is too expensive. All right. Let's roll this lobby. $38. Yeah, that would be good for a while. Get the push gear back on. Yeah, looks pretty good. That's which one it is. And that works, I guess. I'd rather have the one that gives me increased damage for the amount of people around me. But that works. That works too. Got plenty of gold so we can empower these. 90s. Let's see how quickly we can smash 110. That's going to give us our highest rate of legendaries. Oh, still using Rancer's Folly in the cube. Where is that? There we go. Now we got 2 shrines going. We got a shield and the one that made not frenzy, but just emotion bonus. Which on a wizard does relate to paper damage because it's akin to attack speed for us. Fire! Fire! Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Yeah, I tend to get a little bit more quiet when I'm running the GRs. It's like the intensity goes up. Must pay attention more. Not really. It's not like I'm pushing a 150. It's just a 110, man. Just running some 110s. Oh yeah. Channeling pylon. And I think we had a natural drop yesterday, primal drop. So, I mean, we should be getting close to another one though. Because since then, I've run a few cow sticks and I've run numerous 90s and 110s to get shards for the altar. So it seems like, I mean, maybe we'll see one in the next half hour or so before we get overrun by grandchildren. I'll just have to hit it hard.
Need more time.
Need more time. Yes, that is true. We all do need more time. Too much time is a bad thing. Too much time. I mean, aging is real. It's a thing. It happens. The universe didn't create us to be immortal beings. Although, I have to say, I'm not too happy with how the universe keeps, like, resetting the human race, right? I mean, it's like, we definitely had, like, in, I don't know, I don't think 2,000 years ago is, like, the distant past, right? Like, people go, oh, how would you know what happened then? It was 2,000 years ago. Well, no, dude, it was only 2,000 years ago, right? We have, like, pretty solid records on the daily life of people in Rome and Athens, like 10,000 years ago. 10,000 years ago. We have written records going back 40 to 60,000 years, right? So 2,000 years, not really all that far back. It's just the way we save information and relate it onto the coming generations and teach people the knowledge is really crappy. We just do a shit-tastic job of that, I think. And sometimes I wonder if it's not on purpose. Like, there's that shadowy cabal that prevents us from teaching our youth how to prosper properly. Okay, that could happen. That could be a thing. Like, nothing's impossible. I just think it hasn't been enough of a thing for us. Like, too many natural disasters occur and absolutely devastating things in our history that remove the idea of properly relating all this stuff to our youth at times from society, and it's just a sad thing. I mean, like, we used to know how to move like 40, 50-ton blocks of stone, like, just move them, right? We just moved them. How do we do that? We don't know. We just did. I mean, were we psychic? Like, did we have telepathy? No, we just had technology. We had, like, some badass Stone Age technology, right? It wasn't aliens. Ooh, that's a 2 minutes on one of those is a good deal. Where was I? Oh, yeah, that's only the second one. We were just, like, I mean, evil geniuses, maybe? Of course, then there were times where, like, we thought bringing thousands of people to the city center of our tepals and marching them up a flight of stairs and forcibly removing their blood pumping organ was, we could change the weather, right? We can make it rain. We kind of got something like that going on in society right now, where right, if we could stop the cows from farting, we can change the weather. It's ridiculous. It's just pointedly ridiculous, right? The great, powerful rulers of the world who can't seem to figure out how to abate or alleviate a massive amount of, say, homelessness. They can't even, like, just a basic human thing. They can't get that under control, but they're going to change the weather if we allow them to, tax us. It's stupid. It's stupid. So effing stupid, it's foopid. Get this done. I probably didn't even waste time going all the way back there, but there was a mob there. You dare attack me. I don't know, what do you guys think about that? I know there's people like watching. You're out there. Your eyeballs are there. I see people coming in and coming out. Oh, this guy sucks. I'm out. Oh, this guy's talking about ancient history. Let's go. I'm actually watching the chat though, man. If you guys let's do this. Let's talk about this. No, if you have any serious questions about the game though, what's going on, go ahead, post them. I'll do my best. Although I do kind of do my best to explain what I'm doing it as I'm doing it. And why I'm doing it. Oh God, that's so boring. I love when it's just sucked everyone in on top of me and they blow up. It's like death. Death. Death to all who oppose me. Dead end. Ho ho! Made it to 800 Paragon. Look at that. I'm so far behind this season on this stream. It's like everybody who plays the game with any seriousness is already all running 150s. I'm like, oh, I guess got one character kind of leveled up here. Guys be running 150s in 3 minutes. And like, I don't know, man. That's a little more dedication than I got. Cool thing though is every time we run 3 of these and I get 5 more stacks on each one of these gems, we're just a little bit more badass, right? Every time I get a few more points of Paragon after 3 of these, a little bit more badass.
My old masters could see me now.
Yeah, if they could see us now. Whoops. Yeah. I've got a promo. Let's see what this is. Oh, it's kind of garbage, anyways. Even for an ancient. Kind of garbage.
Such a brave soul.
Ding dong, ding ding dong.
Didn't even know I had it. What a steal. See you soon. Nice seeing you. Don't forget, luck always
I
changes.
can't afford that.
Don't forget, luck always changes. Crunch some gems over here really quick. Save about 50 of these. In case I need to craft a ring, alright? Craft and upgrade rings for whatever reason. Ah, okay. Save at least 50 of those again. Oof. Oh, yay. There we go. Whoops. As soon as I get to the point where I can craft
I can't afford that.
more of those, the biggest one is I can craft the Imperial ones. Royal Imperial, Perfect Imperial, whatever they are. I'll start putting those on my follower. Normally I run the vitality out, like if I'm up to 100, and then I start putting points in intelligence, or I go back and forth, whatever. But usually I'll put max 100, vitality at 100 points, and then everything else from that just goes into intelligence, because you do get all resist out of the intelligence. How do I know that? Well, you call this up, you hit your X button, and you look at your primary attributes. Intelligent, primary attribute for witch doctors, wizards, necromancers. Increases all damage for witch doctors, wizards, and necromancers. Increases resistances for all classes. So your extra intelligence becomes all resist, right? Dexterity, it becomes armor. Strength, again, becomes armor, right? Vitality, of course, becomes life. Extra vitality on armor. All right, so and obviously go to your gems here. And I tell you right here, if you insert it in weapons, it's damage to elites. In your helmet's cooldown reduction, and in your regular armor, it's resist all. So it's the same thing as putting a Yellowstone in there. As you can get more resist all out of putting diamonds in your gear than you would topaz, right? A lot of like, so I could get more all resist out of this build putting diamonds in these slots. But seeing as how I get damage and a percentage of resist all, I just use topaz. right? Because at the end of the day, once my Paragon stacks, once you're at 1,000, 1,500 Paragon, you've easily overcome whatever extra all resist you're getting out of having diamonds in these slots. And it's the same thing with the guild's power and the guild search. You could, instead of running those, run the guardians, 2 pieces of guardians, right? Whoops. Probably the wrists in the head, or the belt in the head. More likely the wrists in the head. And because you gain an additional 100% of your base strength, dex, or intelligence and vitality attributes from your equipment. That's on your equipment. So that doesn't include augments, I believe. But eventually, once you're over, I think it's once you're around 2,000 Paragon, the Paragon points, the damage you get to elites, and your Paragon points outstrip the bonus of wearing those 2 pieces instead of a guild's search and a guild's power. So, I mean, early on in the game, you could run those 2 pieces. And it's the same thing with the follower. You could find room to run those 2 and get to your 25,000 int. See, I'm already at like 21, and I don't have hardly, I got a couple of intelligence stones here. I haven't really rolled anything for intelligence yet, right? It's not that hard to get your 2,500 intelligence. I just haven't had the need to yet. I haven't got to the point where the extra little bit I get out of her is required. Okay, cleared out. Done the Paragons.
That is too expensive.
I wish you luck, hero.
I just take off to quit. When you first come in the rift, you should hit your magic weapon, hit your disintegrate ray, get your ignite stacks stacked up, get your stacks of damage from your take up stacking up, and then go, right? Not very long, 2-3 seconds. You don't want to burn up all your resource standing there doing nothing. Because if you want to keep your resource up, you have to be hitting stuff. Bye-bye, Jugger. One dead Juggernaut. I keep overestimating how far I'll be at the end of in 2 hours on this, like consistently. I think I'm gonna be further than I thought for sure. I'd at least have the altar completed by the end of the day, and I guess I'm close. There's only one potion left to open, and then the double primal drop feature on the altar is free. It doesn't cost you anything. So I just need 3 more primals to drop, and we'll have that. Give me that one more. Yeah. Being stingy on me. Doodly-doo, doodly-doo. Da, 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 da. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Still waiting.
Yeah, 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 yep, yep. Yep, yep, yep. Oh, my eyeballs keep dipping on me. Sorry I keep getting so quiet. A, I'm rambling a whole lot, so I don't fall asleep. B, it's horrible. It's terrible. It's terrible, just terrible.
Not ready yet. I didn't think I could get any better.
Unleash your power, champ.
Chumps. See, see what happens when everything's up? You don't scare me. Why am I? That. Ah! That rolled over. I didn't, from my farm build. That should not be that. Part of the reason I'm taking extra damage. That one passive is wrong. It should not be astral presence. It should be unwavering will. Oh, there's the grandbabies coming in the door. So this will be the last one. Finish up this rift and I'll call it a day for the stream. I was hoping for like one more. But we are at 2 hours in, 119 minutes. And there's the way out. Conduit. I got another pack of blues there. Nice, nice, nice. Another pack of blues. Yeah, hit that fire cycle. Hit the fire cycle in her bar, just went boom, dead, gone. All right, all right, all right, all right. Let's see which one. Stuck in his coat. All right. Head back. All right, and that's it for today. Thank you for joining me on Darth Grumpy Dad Games. If you found this entertaining at all or helpful in any ways, please feel free to follow me here at Twitch and take my link over to my YouTube page and subscribe there. maybe get some notifications so you know whenever I drop a new video over there. And have a good day. I hope everyone has a good day and catch you on the flip side.